Hello, friends from across the nation and around the world. I'm Martin, and you are listening to Dad's Bedtime Stories. Tonight, we're headed back into the Spaceship universe. And, you know what, everyone? I get a lot of ideas for this podcast, and I love them. I love getting every single one, and I listen to every single one, but I can't make every single one, and I'm really sorry about that. It doesn't mean I don't want you to send them in, but tonight I thought I would get as many of them as I could and put them all in one episode. First of all, I found this idea that I thought we could use as sort of the main thing to go around here. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Harvey from Ontario, Canada, and I have an idea for the Spaceship series where you land on a planet where there's a bunch of different types of pictures. Each picture is unique and has a different function. Some pictures are moving, some pictures create moments in the past, some even in the future. Bye, I love your podcast.
Harvey, that is a great idea. And when I was going through it and thinking, what pictures will we go into and visit, I decided to go back through my voicemail and find some other ideas that I hadn't done yet and kind of go into those pictures. So let's check a few of those out as well.
Hi, my name is Ronan, and I'm 4. And a dog and frog, and they made a candy house on a candy planet, and a candy meal destroyed the house, and then they have to get out. Bye, love your podcast.
Thanks, Ronan. I love your suggestion. I don't actually know what you said destroyed the house, like a candy meal? You're going to have to let me know, but I'm going to make it a candy meal that destroys the house in this one. Let's check out our next idea.
Hi, my name is Alan. I am 9 years old, and I would like to suggest a chess planet. Thanks, I love your podcast. Goodbye.
Great idea, Alan. I am going to change it to a chess picture on a picture planet, but I love the suggestion. And I think we could fit in like one last one here. Let's check it out.
Hi, my name is Elliot, and I want to make a suggestion for a platypus planet. You see this big, humongous platypus that's metal? So you're going to ask a platypus that has a suit what's going on, but before you can ask him anything, he goes inside of a building, so you follow him because you have no idea what's going on. Bye, I love your podcast.
And once again, I love your suggestion. These are all really amazing ideas here. I'm going to try to fit them all in on the picture planet. But before we get started, I do have a couple big thank yous to give. First up, thank you to Tobin, Parker, and Chris for supporting the podcast. That means a lot, guys. I really appreciate you going on Patreon and doing that. And second, thank you to Julie, Scott, and Kurt from California. I really appreciate you guys supporting the podcast too. It really goes a long way. And if you haven't heard, I did start another podcast called Dad's Anytime Stories, a kind of story podcast you can listen to in the car or at kind of any other time of the day. So if you're interested in checking that out, our first season is Cards of Power Volume 1, based on my novel. It's basically the audiobook version of the novel, which you can buy on Amazon. But now, it's that time again. Time to get as comfy as you can in that bed, close your eyes, and imagine yourself doing what the kid in the story does. Imagine yourself waking up aboard Spaceship. You swing your legs over the side of the bed, stand up and stretch your arms up in the air. You head out onto the main part of the ship and say, "Good morning" to Spaceship. Good morning, Spaceship." "Good morning," Spaceship replies. "I believe I have found something extremely interesting. A new planet that is full of pictures. I guess that's cool. A picture planet? Is there something weird about it? Like, are the pictures living with arms and legs, or running a picture society or something like that? You ask. No, however, I am detecting spatial anomalies around each picture. It seems that each one is a sort of portal. I knew there was a twist to this, you say. Set a course, Spaceship. Let's go to the picture planet. And so, Spaceship sets a course, veering slightly down and to the left. In a flash, you stop high above a beautiful Earth-like planet, and you begin to navigate down towards the surface. You sit down in the command chair and grab a hold of the main joystick. You press forward on the throttle and forward on the joystick, causing the ship to push downwards through the atmosphere, through the clouds, before pulling it up slightly and flying over, forests and mountains and prairies, all full of pictures. You catch the odd person here and there, painting new pictures, but more than anything, there's just pictures everywhere. Some of them are floating in the air, some of them are placed on the ground, some of them are drawn right into mountain sides and cliffs. Pictures, more than you could possibly count. So many that you actually have a little bit of trouble finding somewhere to land. But you soon see a clearing, right by some guy in a painting jacket who looks like he's painting away at a new picture. You carefully land the spaceship on the ground. It makes a little bit of a hissing sound as the hydraulics drop. The back door opens up, and you immediately smell fresh paint. The person, a young man who was doing some of the painting, leaves his work and walks over to you. Hi there. Looks like you're from another planet or something? Yeah, I am. What is this place, you ask? This is the picture planet. My name's Harvey. I'm one of the painters here. You see, every painter here takes the artist's imagination and makes it real in the form of a picture. A picture you can step into. We can step into the pictures? You respond. Well, any cool ones you can show me? Well, I do have a couple of my own. Follow me. Harvey waves for you to follow after him and leads you over to a small series of different pictures. One of them looks incredibly futuristic, and the other looks like an old-timey village back on Earth. I call this one Future, and I call this one Past. Very creative titles, you respond. Yeah, well, come on, let's step in. Harvey grabs your arm and pulls you towards the futuristic-looking picture. As you approach it, it's as if the frame expands, and then continues to expand, wrapping all the way around you. And you find yourself inside a futuristic world. A world of giant glowing towers, floating roads, silver bridges, and streaks of light in the sky. There's flying cars and robots floating everywhere, and sitting right in front of you is a flying car, or at least it looks a lot like a flying car. Want to take a ride? Harvey says. I sure do. You respond, jumping into the driver's seat of the flying car. The controls seem pretty intuitive. There's a joystick, just like in Spaceship, and a throttle on the right. You pull back on the joystick, press forward on the throttle, and before you know it, you zoom straight up into the sky. You pull quickly to the left to avoid another vehicle before leveling the car out. When you eventually steady the thing and get the hang of the controls, you decide to go a little bit faster. You push forward all the way on the throttle, and the car blasts forward. You weave between shiny towers, moving left and right, careful not to run straight into one of them. Next, you dip under a floating train track with a hover train going over top of it. You zoom over glowing parks. You pass robots and holograms and a gigantic sky bus. And soon you come to a tunnel of light. You dip inside the tunnel, trying to keep the car directly in the middle as the tunnel moves up and down, left and right, side to side. It feels like you're zipping through a portal. Before long, you pop out the other side, turn left sharply to miss a building, and find yourself back in the same area you started in. You pull back on the joystick and the throttle at the same time, stopping the car and slowly allowing it to hover down to the ground in front of a large black frame that has the picture of the picture planet on it. "Well, that was good driving," Harvey says. "Let's maybe check out something else." Once again, you step into the picture frame, this time the one of the picture planet. The frame grows around you, stretches behind you, until, well, you find yourself back on the main part of the picture planet. Want to check out the past one next? After that flying car ride you gave me, I kind of need a bit of a slower pace. Harvey leads you into the small, old-fashioned painting, and again the painting grows around you until you find yourself inside it. You're in a small, old-fashioned town, with narrow streets, little cottages with tiny windows, lanterns, ready to light things at night, and cobblestone on the ground. It looks really plain compared to the futuristic one. This is one of my favorites. It's the simplicity of it all, Harvey explains. Check this out. Two horses start to trot over towards you. They turn sideways, inviting you to get on. You put one foot in the stirrup, lift your body over top of the horse, and Harvey gives his a little kick, moving ahead. You follow behind him. You pass cottages with smoking chimneys, through a village square with a giant well in the center. You pass by a blacksmith shop with the clinking sound of metal as the blacksmith hammers away on it. You pass a baker setting out warm bread on the side of the window to let it cool. You move along a lane lined with flowers and old stone fences. The whole thing is very, very peaceful. You watch as a tiny cat runs in front of the horse, as children play with a hoop and a stick, a game you can't imagine would ever entertain anyone, but seems to be entertaining the children very well. The whole place feels slow and gentle, as if you don't have a care in the world, much different from the whole futuristic thing. That's kind of it, Harvey says, as he climbs off his horse in front of a picture of the picture planet once again. Oh, you say, stopping yours and climbing off. Want to see what else there is to check out? He asks. Of course I do, Harvey. Of course I do. Together, you step back through the picture frame, which once again expands larger and larger, wraps around you, and transports you back to the picture planet. Well, there's all kinds of pictures here. I say you just walk through them and pick one that looks fun. They're all made by different people. You soon come to a picture that looks very strange. A frog and a dog standing out in front of a candy house, set between candy trees and candy bushes and, well, grass that looks like it's made of jelly beans. This looks cool. Yeah, this one is made by Arnold, he explains. Want to go check it out? Do I ever, you say. You step inside the picture. The frame once again stretches around you until you find yourself in a cozy little forest beside a dog and a frog standing in front of a candy house. The house looks like it's made of a mix of candy bricks with gummy candy windows. The roof is made of chocolate tiles. It has frosting around the edges to look like snow, but nothing about it is cold at all. From the bushes hang marshmallows and candy of all different kinds. A little stepping stone walkway made of giant cookies leads you to the door. Welcome, the frog says. Welcome to my house. Me and my friend Dog made this house, he explains. Would you like to take a bite? Sure. You move over towards the house. You break off a brick of candy, place it in your mouth, and realize that it is absolutely delicious. Harvey grabs a chunk as well. It's good, isn't it? The frog says. Eat as much as you like, but try not to eat too much from one place or it will collapse. Unfortunately, in the time it takes you to listen to the frog, you've already taken out several more bricks, leaving a giant hole in the side of the wall. Harvey pulls another brick out, moves it up to his mouth, and takes a bite when you hear the house begin to creak. Oh dear, not again. I knew candy was not the thing to make houses from. Oh. Slowly, the roof above the little indent in the wall begins to collapse, bending down towards the floor before breaking and splitting apart. The rest of the house falls piece by piece afterwards. The chocolate roof caves in, followed by the walls, leaving behind a pile of chocolate and candy. We will have to rebuild. Come back later, perhaps, the frog says. And he and the dog walk over to the candy house and begin putting it together again. You, on the other hand, let out a big burp and head back through the picture frame to the picture planet. You continue to explore all of the different pictures. Some are really odd and others are, well, just plain boring. Eventually, you come to one that looks like it's a giant chessboard, only the chess pieces are doing battle, like literal battle. What's up with this one, you ask? This one was painted by my friend Alan. You might not be able to tell, but he really likes chess. You step inside the painting. The chess world wraps around you until you find yourself standing on a gigantic chessboard, surrounded by living chess pieces in the middle of a battle. Pawns run at each other, carrying spears and shields. Knights run at strange 90-degree angles left and right until they clash with each other. And on the far side of the board, you see a gigantic white king and queen yelling at all of the pieces about what to do. "Get them! Get them! We must not let them win!" the king from the other side yells. "Are you going to help us, or are you just going to stand there?" one of the pawns yells towards you. At the same time, two gigantic castle pieces with arms and legs run at each other and smash together, each one trying to push the other out of the way. You dodge around the pawns, around the knights moving to the far side of the board where the black king and queen should be. Only something's wrong with the king. The queen lays down beside him, weeping. "No, you can't go. We're in the middle of a battle. What will we ever do?" Are you guys okay?" you ask. "Do I look okay? The king he has fallen," the queen explains. So you lose the match?" "No, we will not give up this easily. We must find someone else, someone to wear the crown." I'm pretty sure that's not how chess works." "Will you do it? Will you wear the crown?" she says, lifting the crown up in the air towards you. I mean, I guess so, but again, I'm pretty sure you can't just put a new crown on somebody else and continue a chess game. You duck your head down, the crown wraps around it, and you feel a strange tingling sensation as your body stretches upward. You suddenly feel the uncontrollable urge to yell orders. You see patterns on the board, ways that the pawns can move, places the knights and rooks should go. And you begin to yell them out, pointing and ordering all of the pieces to move in specific ways that you know will win the match. Your side charges forward, knocking the others out of the way. You take out the other side's pawns, their knights, their rooks, their bishops, until only their king and queen remain. I give in, the other king says, before stiffening and falling over on his side. The black pieces all begin to cheer. They lift you up above their heads and run you around in circles, placing you down right beside the picture frame. Realizing how weird this whole experience had been, you pull the crown off of your head, causing your body to slowly shrink back down to your normal human form. Then you step through the painting once again. The frame wraps around you, transporting you back to the, normal picture world. "Well, how did you like it?" Harvey asks as you continue to walk through the fields of pictures. It was pretty cool. And then you see something spectacular. A picture of a metallic platypus wearing a suit and standing in front of an office building. You don't even wait to ask Harvey what's going on in this picture. You simply run forward and jump inside. Something about the platypus looks suspiciously important, as if he knows a secret that you would want to know. As soon as you step into the painting, the platypus sees you and hurries off in the other direction, running to a large building without explaining anything. You run after him, and he tries to run faster. Inside the building is a strange mix of, office building, fancy hotel, museum, and some sort of secret headquarters. You run through long, shiny hallways as the platypus tries to get away from you. He squeezes through some swinging doors on the other side. You follow as quickly as you can. He races up staircases, and you race after him. He jumps in an elevator. You run to get inside before the doors close, but you're slightly too late and it leaves without you. Luckily, another elevator is next door. You jump inside it, press a button that says up, and begin to move. Boring music plays as the thing slowly goes higher and higher until you hear a ding. The door opens up, you run outside to see the platypus running down the hall. You run after him as he turns the corner. He knocks over a cart full of mail to try to slow you down, but you easily hop over it. He turns to the right and runs inside one of the offices. You run after him, turn the doorknob, burst inside to find the platypus looking exhausted. "Ah, you finally caught up with me," he says. "Why are you running?" you ask. "I'm running because you have to see this." He walks over to the side of the building, where you see a little circle cut away in the wall. What's that?" you ask. "This is the most epic slide you've ever seen in your life. Follow me." The platypus jumps inside the slide and begins heading downward. You look out the window to see a gigantic plastic slide shooting out of the building, winding down around you below and leading to the bottom, right near where you came in the first place. You shrug your shoulders and decide to jump inside. You soon find yourself flying downward. The slide twists left and right, it loops around in circles, and at one point it even flips upside down, which makes your stomach jump for a second, until you fly out the other side, straight through the picture, and find yourself laying on the ground on the picture planet once again. "That was weird," you say. Yeah, that platypus, always up to weird stuff. Anyway, I was thinking, since you're here, maybe you want to paint your own picture?" He hands you a paintbrush and a series of paints on a little tray. "Come on, there's some blank canvases over here." You walk up to a large blank picture. "You can paint anything you want. All you have to do is focus on it and, well, it'll truly come to life." You're feeling rather tired, and for some reason, all you can think to draw is something very relaxing looking. You paint a nighttime background with a little moon wearing sunglasses for some reason high above it. Then you start to create little fluffy clouds, very comfortable looking fluffy clouds. Then you add some music notes for a hint of, that relaxation you're looking for. Then you step back to stare at the picture. Ah, very relaxing looking. Well, are you gonna try it out? He asks. I guess so, you say, stepping into the picture frame. Once again, the frame lifts and wraps around your body until you find yourself standing in your picture, standing on a cloud surrounded by night sky. A fluffy little cloud moves up behind you and slowly scoops you into a little cloud chair. The cloud chair slowly lifts up into the air as gentle music plays. The moon looks down at you, gives you a wink, and releases some kind of stardust or something. As the dust passes over your body, you get an overwhelming sense of sleepiness. The cloud chair reclines backwards and forms itself into a perfect little cloud bed. Cloud covers pull up over top of your body, and you close your eyes. With each breath, you sink down deeper and deeper into the little cloud bed, and you float higher and higher into the air as your mind begins to wander off to thoughts of new dreams, new pictures, and new adventures to come. Good night, everyone.